Good morning. I'm Tom.
I'm Nat.
This is the Nat and Tom Show. This is Kaylee. Do you have anything to say?
I made these earrings.
You did? They look nice.
If we just handed the mic to Manny, do you think he'd sing or talk?
Hey, Manny. Manny. Here, hold this.
Well, I got the pinky thing going too.
Do you have anything to say? Anything at all.
Do, re, mi.
Let's talk about how somebody's parked in my parking spot. And I'm parked all the way in the back. Because the people that I park next to, the one girl's there, and then there's another random girl there. I'm parked all the way in the back now. And then at 1:20, I have to go pick up Carly and bring her back here so we can take our photo for the yearbook. What? Yeah, because we were best friends.
My spot only has one line because it's like the first spot, and like there's like this like they paved some of the parking lot over, but never put my line back, so I couldn't find it at all. Because I only had one line. I just lined up. The person that parks right in front of me wasn't there yet, but the person right in front of them was there, if that makes sense, like in the next row. So I just lined up with them, but they weren't in the right spot. But that's the only thing I could go for, and I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't in the parent's way.
If you're a parent who parks in the parking spots, I hope your tires pop and then your car explodes and you get floated to the moon. Okay, Natalie, go.
Hi, my name is Natalie. I am wearing my what does it say? Showcase Ridge Strikeout Softball hoodie. I'm wearing my Sports Zone sweatpants. My shoes are Gucci.
My shoes are running shoes that I got freshman year from my mom. Hi, I'm Annie Coleman. And today, this shirt I got from my yaya. And then these pants I got from my yaya for Christmas. And then these shoes I also got from my yaya for Hanukkah. Oh, what does your shirt say?
I'm doing Tomlin's.
Classic wear best. Okay.
I don't know why I put that on the outside, but who am I to judge? Hi, y'all. My name's Tomlin Kerrigan, and I'm telling Natalie what to do. I wear my red sweatshirt, and I didn't even know I was supposed to wear red today, but it just happened, and this is the only red thing that I own. These are my black yoga pants, and I really like them. They're really comfortable, and here are my shoes that I wear every day, and they really go with my outfit today, and I really like them.
Hey, I'm on the lookout for a ball date.
Okay, so basically I had a sight singing assignment, and Mr. Heber in Crow was like, right now the record is 19. Yeah, so apparently I'm a perfectionist. I did 112. Cinnamon coffee cake.
That's not that good.
Then why are you trying to give it to me?
Because maybe you like it. I don't have anything to speak on it. Jamie, you want anything?
This is why we all stopped being friends in second grade.
They both decided that I was only.
Wait, let's hear what she
Oh, yeah. What's your side?
Okay. I thought that it was that. Who was I friends with first? Let me think.
I moved here in second grade.
So
probably
you.
Natalie.
And then you came, and did
beginning
you
of
get
second grade.
upset that I was friends with her? And then you guys didn't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, I was invited to both of your birthday parties.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this.
Why were they
I
on the
didn't
same
know this.
day?
They were like, I think mine must have been a sleepover and Natalie's.
No, mine was a sleepover.
Yeah, hers was a sleepover.
It was second grade.
Yours was like.
I had a birthday party in second grade?
I
didn't.
I remember being in your pool. Are these
I had a
spicy?
pool.
I didn't have a
pool.
pool in second grade.
You didn't?
I
No.
did. It was
I
an
know you
outside
did, but
pool
I swear to
party.
God, you had a pool too.
I didn't have a pool until sixth grade.
So then,
Yeah, get your
So
story.
Jamie ruined our friendship because she's a liar.
about the pools. Okay, so I actually got really worked up about this when I was little, because
my glass door.
that also did happen. But I used to get really, really upset because I didn't know who to spend my time with because I both liked them both. And I used to get really, really worked up and upset, like crying, because I didn't know what to do.
Let me tell you what actually happened. Natalie in second grade when I moved from North Carolina to Fayette, I didn't have any friends because I moved different states. So the counselor had assigned Natalie to be friends with me.
That never works out.
Probably
So
because
I
I
was
didn't
like-
have any friends.
I was like chill with it. I was like cool, whatever. And then I made you as a friend because you were friends with Natalie, and I had made some other friends too. So then Natalie got upset because I had made other friends, and I didn't really understand why because I didn't know that she was assigned to be my friend. So like I got super upset too, and we both cried to Miss McNamara.
So, Tomlin was assigned to be my friend. Jamie, and then you guys became friends
Because of you.
because of me. But then you guys started being better friends, and then I didn't have any friends. So I was like, let's see how I can fix this. I was really upset about it. I was like, how do I have no friends? And I literally had one assigned to me. And then I remember wanting to go to the counselor to try to sort out our issues. And then he just gave me a toy compass. Wait, and then after that, we like didn't become like best friends again. That's just when we all just stopped talking to each other. But like, it's not like we were all like, that's it, we're done. It was like that happened, and then we were like, oh well, it's fine.
Talk about Mr. Baker. So after Natalie went to Mr. Baker,
No, we all went together.
oh, well then after that, Mr. Baker found out that my parents were divorced. So he told me that I should join Banana Splits, but I didn't understand why because at that point, like I was seeing my dad every other weekend. So I didn't really understand why he was making me go to Banana Splits. So then I went to Banana Splits, and everybody was telling me like all these things, like my mom beat my dad, like my dad beat my mom, blah blah blah, blah, like all this really dramatic shit. And I was like, I see my dad every other weekend. We went to the pumpkin patch last weekend. It was really fun. And everybody's like glaring at me, and I'm like, yeah, so I'm never doing this again.
Basically, I was dramatic in elementary school. I was jealous that I couldn't go to Banana Splits, even though my parents were happily married. I was like, they are so cool for going to Banana Splits.
It was not fun. It was not fun. We didn't get snacks. We didn't get toys. We didn't get jack shit.
I thought you got ice cream.
We were just. Nope.
I thought you got like.
We were there to talk about our divorced parents. That's what we were there to talk about. We didn't get jack shit. And we had to miss recess for it.
I only realized like a year ago that like when you went to go have lunch with the counselor, it was because you had issues going on. Like you were in like a fight. So like one time I got called down to the counselor's office to have lunch with her. It was like Miss It was when I went to Enders. But yeah, it was because I was apparently not being a good kid.
In second grade, Jamie and I made plans for me to ride her bus home and go to her house. But
wasn't involved.
shh.
This is why we had a falling out.
Okay, shut up. But I got hives the night before from laundry detergent. I got really, really bad hives, like all over my face. And I was in the ER for like hours in the morning. And then I got to school and I told Miss McNamara, I was like, I have hives on my face, but I'm fine. Like, I have medication for it. And then Jamie goes, I'm so glad you're here. I thought you weren't going to be able to come to my house. That's the first thing she said to me when I got to class.
I remember seeing that you had hives, and I was so jealous. I did. I had issues or something. But then I remember one time I actually did get hives, and I think they were stress hives because I didn't have any friends. And I was like, I got hives just like Tomlin.
My mom took me to the ER and then made me go to school afterwards.
That we were like popular in second grade when we were all friends.
When second grade, there was that one kid who got really angry one time and like started throwing scissors, and we had to go to the library.
I thought he threw tennis balls.
He threw tennis balls off the bottom of the chairs, and then at one point he threw scissors, and we all had to go to the library. We all had to go to the library because he was throwing scissors. Then a bunch of kids, like, there was like 2 or 3 kids who like threw tennis balls at Miss McNamara while she was teaching. And I legitimately thought I was gonna die. I was like, no way, no way, no way.
I remember in second grade we did 2 projects. One of them was about planets.
Oh, I missed that, bro.
And the other one was about your favorite animal. That might have been first grade.
No,
That was second grade. I did Uranus, and I remember I presented my project to my family, and they wouldn't stop laughing at me, and I was so upset because I didn't know why they were laughing at me. And then I did a zebra for my animal, and that's when my obsession started. And it didn't stop until 8th grade. When we had our falling out, that's when Aiden Asbel and I became best friends. And then that's why I was like, whatever. Because, like, it's not that I was like, oh, new friend, like, whatever, I'm fine. It was like Aiden and I were, like, the same person.
Okay, let's talk about the Planet Project because I feel like that project was really traumatic. So when we did the Planet Project, I was going to Florida for like a week for my uncle's wedding because we were going there early. Then we were gonna go to Disneyland and SeaWorld for my brother. We never ended up going to SeaWorld, but we went to Disneyland for my brother because he was young.
I've never been to Disneyland.
Or we went to Disney World.
I've never been.
But then, so we went, whatever, and we went to my uncle's wedding, and I was doing schoolwork too. Like on my off time, I was doing schoolwork. So I was working on this project. I worked my fucking ass off on this project, and then I left it in Florida, and I didn't realize I had left it in Florida until we got home. So then my uncle texts my dad, and he's like, or he calls because that was like before text was like a huge thing. He calls my dad. And he goes, hey, Tomlin's Planet Project is here. My dad fucking blew up on me. He was like, can you fax it? And then my dad was like, you're going to rewrite every single thing, blah, 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 blah. He had made a huge deal out of this fucking Planet Project. And then Miss McNamara was like, it's okay if you can't turn it in. And I was like, okay.
Miss McNamara lives in my neighborhood, and I think that one day all three of us should just show up at her house. Okay, actually, now that I'm saying this out loud, don't do that.
Everyone, have a wonderful day. Put your hand up. 3, 2, 1.